Hi everyone, today I would like to film my best in 2015 video. These are all makeup products and I actually decided to put up different categories. Not all categories will have only one item, some have a couple or even a few, but all in all I think I narrowed it down quite a bit, and some of these you may have seen in previous favorites videos already. Others might actually be quite new. As you may know, I am going cruelty free, and for that I've been using up quite a few products in the last year, and I've made a big dent into my products that I had, and I decided that I would like to put one non-cruelty free item in my favorites list, for the simple reason that I really wish this product was actually cruelty free. And these are the Revlon Colorstay foundations, and they are unfortunately Revlon tests, and I believe they sell in China as well, among other countries. And for me, the Colorstay foundation, well, it's very it's a lot of coverage that you can get out of it. You can also apply this to have a medium coverage, and I just love the way this looks on my skin and the way it lasts. So these are definitely the foundations I would love to have as a cruelty-free product in my collection still. Alas, they aren't, so I have used both of these up and they will now go into the trash, which makes me quite sad, honestly. And I have two bottles here, by the way, because one is the normal and dry skin, the other one is for combination oily skin. I like both equally. I don't think there's much of a difference for me with my combination skin. I have a relatively oily T-zone, mostly in summers, but also in the winter it's a bit oily. All in all, though, both work well for me, so this is the product I would wish to go cruelty free. Then next up I have my favorite cruelty free drugstore brand, and that was pretty easy for me this year because while you may know that I really love Catrice, there is one brand that I just think has a nice variety of products, and many of their products are actually vegan as well. So as stand-in products, I have these two here. These are two lip liners from the brand Trended Up. It's a German drugstore brand, and they both of these lip liners are cruelty-free actually and vegan. I believe that from their lip liners, two are not vegan, the others are, and the same goes for quite a few of their eyeliners. I think all of their nail polishes are cruelty free and vegan, with the exception of, I think they have one or two nail care products in the nail polish bottles that are not vegan, but also their eyeliners in general, not only the twist up eyeliners, all the others as well, are just nice products, and I'm pretty happy that they actually came out this year. Next up, I would like to talk about my favorite cruelty-free lip products. And I have two here, and one is not really something you need to buy, but I just want to use this as a stand-in. It is my LUSH lip scrub in Mint Juleps. I think this one has expired already, but I still have a ton left, and I use this on a regular basis. I think it does a really good job at moisturizing and also exfoliating the lips. So all in all, you can make this on your own. You just use a little bit of sugar and add an oil to it, maybe an olive oil, a good olive oil, or even honey if you're not vegan. And when you mix it up, you're good to go. You can just massage it into your lips and you have a nice lip scrub there. So you don't have to buy this necessarily specifically, but I really like the fact that this lasts so long, because you don't need a lot of product. And my other lip product is actually one that showed up in my favorites quite a few times. This is the Buxom Big and Healthy Lipstick in Shanghai, and this is a stand-in for the Buxom lipsticks, Big and Healthy lipsticks in general, because I think the packaging and the formulation is quite nice. Now, I've swatched this before, but you can get a ton of different applications out of this one. So here you can see how you can, this is just a normal swipe. This is if you apply it a couple times, and you can also apply this lightly. I just love this about this product because you get so much variety out of it. And this color is just perfect for winter, of course, but all the other colors are also quite nice. And I like that it's in a sleek packaging, and since it has a sharpener in the end, you will never have to worry about getting into the Cupid's bow. So this is just a wonderful product. Now, while we're talking about specific product types, I would like to talk about my favorite cruelty-free eye products. And I have 3 here that I really enjoyed, and one is a stand-in. It's the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil, and this is in Bourbon. And I just love these in general. I love the variety that you can find there because you can find all kinds of colors. You can be really colorful with your makeup look just by using those eyeliners. And I like the way that they actually apply because they are very soft. So let me see if I can show you. Should probably here. So this is just one swipe, and you can see they apply very softly, and they are just wonderful. And I like that you can actually smudge them out a bit if you want a softer look. Then I have my Anastasia Beverly Hills Tinted Brow Gel. I like this a lot for a quick eyebrow job if I don't want to mess with my eyebrows too much. If I just want to quickly swipe something on to have a little bit more color in my eyebrows, this is what I use. If I want to set my eyebrows, this is what I use, and I just like this a lot. And the fact that it not only lasts ages because there's a ton of product in here is amazing. I think it's also great that in general the product doesn't go bad soon. So I've had this for quite a while, and it still smells exactly the same as it used to when I first bought it. I don't think I'll be able to use this one up anytime soon, and I think it's just an amazing value that you get here. So this is actually still the old version in case you haven't seen my other videos. So mine still is a bit shimmery, which should tell you a bit about how long I've had this one. But it's my go-to product that I use every day. Even if I don't wear an eyebrow pencil, I would throw this one on. And the last product are my Urban Decay primer potions, eyeshadow primer potions. I have 3 right here. The 4th is currently in my makeup basket, and I just thought 3 would be enough to show you. I have Eden in my makeup basket, then I have the original version. I have Greed, which is the yellow golden version, and then I have Sin as well, which is the champagne version. I just love what they do. Usually I always would have problems with my eyeshadow lasting and applying properly. With these I don't have this issue. I know Too Faced makes a wonderful eyeshadow primer, but I haven't tried that one yet, and I don't think I can or need to try it anytime soon because I have so much left. In fact, they are still from before Urban Decay did the doe foot applicators, so mine are still the squeezy tubes, which I like a lot. Next, I would like to talk about my favorite face products to round this one up here, and I have 2 products. For one, I have the Catrice Liquid Camouflage. This is in the shade 010 Porcelain, and I'll also swatch this for you. My other one is trying to escape, so where are we going to swatch this? I'm going to swatch this right here. So I hope you can see this. Oops, got it over the... So there you see, this is a fairly thick swatch, and it's a very light concealer that has a lot of pigmentation. I just completely covered up a part of my Urban Decay 24/7 eyeliner pencil over here. And it is a very creamy formula, which I like. And what I use this for mostly is to conceal my under eye circles. I have a bit of a dark circle going on at the moment because I don't sleep too well. And this is the first product that I have tried that doesn't crease on me, and that is cruelty free. So this is definitely a standout product for me for 2015. And the other face product that I have here is my Physicians Formula Bronze Booster. This is in Fair to Light, which is just my shade, and you can see I already hit pan on this one quite a bit actually. This is a product I'm trying to use up in 2016, but not because I don't like it. I would like to use this one up because since I already hit pan, I'm afraid that if I move this with me when I'm moving, hopefully at the end of 2016, I'm afraid this might break. So I would like to use this one up before we actually go into the moving process. And for this, I think it would be better if I used it up before I moved. So this is a product I can use as a very subtle contour. Although it has shimmer in it in the pan, when I look at it I can see it. If I tap my brush off properly, I don't have any shimmer show up on my skin, which I like a lot. And it just does a nice thing for my contour. I look a bit, my face looks a bit more defined. I can put it right in my, this part here and up in my, on my hairline, and it just doesn't do anything funky, unlike many other bronzers that I've tried before. So this is just a wonderful product for me. Then a kind of favorite boring product that I would like to show you is a product that I think never really gets mentioned, and for me it is my powder, because often enough I just don't care about powder enough. But this is a powder I have liked a lot in the past few months. Not even past few months, honestly. I've only had this for about a month and a half. It is my Wet n Wild Coverall Pressed Powder in the shade Fair. And what I like about this one is that this is finally light enough for me to apply this all over without worrying about looking odd or funny. And while this might be quite high coverage, honestly, I just lightly dust this all over my face, and it seems to last a long time, because usually by now I would have hit pan on a powder, and I haven't. In fact, I don't even see a real dip going on here. But what I like this mostly for is to set my eye primer. I frequently have the problem that when I apply eye primer, the first eyeshadow that I apply, especially in my crease, does not apply as smoothly as I would like for it to. Often because I use cream eyeshadows that take a bit to set, and I don't have the time to wait for that to happen, honestly. So by just taking a blending brush, a fluffy blending brush, I can swipe this all over in a light application, and I can actually almost use this like I would use my Alverdi eyeshadow in Warm Vanilla, which I use as a brow bone highlight. This is almost as light as my Alverdi powder. So I like this a lot, and I think it should get a mention at least once a year. Next up, I have the product that I think looks the cutest, which I know might sound ridiculous, but honestly, some products you just have to appreciate for what they look like, and for me this is my Essence highlighter. This is from the Cinderella collection, and it's in 01, the glass slipper. What I like about this one is that it comes imprinted with roses, and it is just a wonderful pattern that I hope lasts a very long time before I hit pan, because this is just an amazing highlighter and I just love looking at it. This makes applying makeup in the morning fun, even if I'm in a hurry. As corny as that sounds. And then the last product I would like to mention is my favorite product that has been discontinued and that I miss a lot. And if you watched my eyeshadow junkie tag video, you might remember them. They are my Catrice cream eyeshadows. And I don't think they show up properly on camera because the packaging is quite dark. But they are the Catrice Cosmetics Made to Stay Long Lasting eyeshadows, and I only have 2 left. And I'm very upset that they have been discontinued, because I would love to be able to purchase them again and purchase the ones I have used up again, because they just stay creamy for a very long time. I've had these for quite a few years now. They haven't changed at all. They still smell exactly the same, barely like anything. And they are still very creamy, and they just do an amazing job at keeping my eyeshadow in place and also at providing a nice colorful base. So these were my standout products in makeup for 2015. I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you guys soon. Bye!